Alright, I have not posted in a hot ass minute. Wow. First off, I just want to say that I am not in any way losing my motivation for YouTube. I do want to do this. And I really love doing this. This is like super fun, just editing and like just seeing how it comes out. It might make me a narcissist to say that, but like it really does look like, you know. It brings me joy to see that other people are enjoying, you know, what I made as much as I do. Because I'm getting a decent amount of views. More views than I thought I'd ever get on anything. So I just want to thank everyone who's just at least watching my videos. And especially to the people who have decided to subscribe, considering I have 300 right now. For those of you who actually care, yes, I am going to be posting a normal video soon. It's a video with Goon. He hasn't been in any of my videos, but I've been in some of his. We recorded it like, I want to say like 2-3 weeks ago. But the reason it's, you know, I haven't even started editing it yet is because during my recording, it didn't record his like audio. It only recorded mine. So like you can only hear my voice, and it seems like I'm talking to myself. I was so close to deleting the footage until I figured out what was wrong, and thank God I found out that he actually recorded. So he basically sent me his audio, or he sent me the whole video, but I'm just gonna get the audio that he has, which is should only be his mic. And yeah. The problem with that is I have to download it off of Gmail, and that's probably gonna take like a whole night, and then like a whole day on my school, and like I don't know. I just haven't really gotten to do it yet. But yeah, don't worry. This is a one-time thing. This isn't like gonna be a thing. This video is completely shitty. Like I'm completely aware that this video is completely effortless in every way. It's a fucking picture the whole time. But before I start, I want to go ahead and say this video is a lot better with, you know, when you actually have the Declaration of Independence open up and you're reading along with us. It's a lot funnier in my opinion if you do it like that. Because if you're just staring at this picture the whole time, you'd probably get like AIDS or something. So I suggest going down in the description. That's where I'll have the link to the actual article, the exact one that we read. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Enjoy. Alright. Literally about to read the fucking Declaration of Independence.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, I'm ready. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which laws and nature of nature's gods entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them on the separation.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They are endowed by the creation within certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are insulted among men.
Instituted.
Do you think I care? Deriving these are just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to ensue a new government, laying these foundations, such principles, and organizing this power in such form as them shall seem more likely to affect their safety and happiness.
I'm going. All right. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should should not dictate the governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience what the fuck? How? I'm not that mankind are disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, then to right themselves by abolish the form to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of what the fuck? When a long train of abuses and us assertions pursuing what the fuck? Pursuing invariably the same object at oh my god. Evidences a design to reduce them under what? Under absolute despotism. It is their right. It is their right. It is their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having direct object the establishment of absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted into the candid world. You're reading the next three.
He has refused. Oh, okay. He has refused his assets to law, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. Let me scroll up. He has forbidden the governments to pass laws to intimate. I don't fucking know. And
what the fuck?
Importance unless suspended in their operations till his assets should be obtained, and when is so suspended he is utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodations of large dictation. Directions. Districts.
Oh my god.
Districts of people unless those people are... What the fuck is that word? Relinquished of the right of representations and legacy. Legacy. Holy
the
fuck.
next word I can't help you on. I don't know.
The right in miserable
Don't say.
to them and formidably to try and only.
Tyrants. He has called together legislative bodies as places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of what the fuck? Oh my fuck! I'm retarded. Fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He's refused for a long time after such dissolution. Oh my god! Dissolutions to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers incapable of annihilation have returned to the people at large for their exercise. The state remaining in the meantime opposed to all dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within.
Goddamn, these words are hurting my eyes. He has, fuck. Invented a word to prevent the population of these states for the purpose for that purpose of obstructing the laws of naturalization or of foreigners, refusing to pass others, encourage their immigration. Does that say Hitler?
Either.
I'm just gonna say immigration's Hitler and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land.
Appropriations.
Just because I lost a few chromosomes doesn't mean you could call me
too
that. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his absence to laws for establishing judicial power. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their office and the amount of payments for their salaries.
He has
He has.
Oh my
I'm reading
God.
more.
No.
He has.
We're skipping that one.
Okay. He has interrogated.
Hey, do you know exactly what that says?
He has elected in multitude of new offices, and it said Hitler swarm the office to harass the people and eat out their substance. What the fuck?
I didn't know Hitler did that. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected He's affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil. I can't read fast.
Fuck.
To the civil power. He has combined with others. What? He has combined with others to subject a jurisdiction foreign to our constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation. For quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states.
For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes without our consent. Oh, what's consent? For deriving us in many cases of the belief of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tired of pretending offenses, for abolishing the free systems of English law in neighboring province. I don't know. Like establishing therein an algebraic government and enlarging its boundaries as to render it at once an example and fit instrumentally for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies.
For taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally in the forms of our governments. For suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with the power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt down our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people.
Fuck, they got clapped.
He is at this time transporting large armies off foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with the circumstances of cruelty and perfidy. Perfidy? Scarcely paralleled in most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation.
Okay, he has constrained the following citizens to take captive at high seas, to bear arms against the country, to become the executioners of their friends, and be the heathens, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has existed domestic insurgentaries among us, and has endowed, I don't know, to bring us on inhabitant of our frontiers, and mercy Indian savages who known rules of warfare is an undistinguished destruction for all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for recess in the most humble terms. Our repeated pensions have been answered by only the repeated injury A prince who charters and thus marks every act which it may define. A Trent is unfitted to be the ruler of the free people.
I'm reading this one.
Chill out.
Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend the unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our what the fuck? Do they not? Immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred. And what the? Why do I get the dumbest fucking word? Disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice to justify consignation. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them at right.
Okay. We therefore, the representations of the United States of America in General Congress, assembled appealing to the Supreme Judge of authority to the good people of these colonies, Stolmans published the declaration that these United Colonies are, and the right to outgo, to be free and independent states they are absolved from all allegiances of British Crown and the political connections between them and the state of Great Britain, and it is outgo to be totally dissolved, and as free as independent states. They have full power to levy a war, chill out, and conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts, things which independent states may of right do. And the support of the declaration, which with a firm, holy fuck, reliance, I knew that, on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our scarce honor.
Scarce.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
This is the worst video I'm gonna have on my channel.